Welcome back, Warriors. This is episode number 18. Man, 18 weeks already creating these live streams. This is really crazy. And today we have what it is 39 currently projects. So you can still put in your projects. You just need to go to this link right here, review.thehorde.dev, and there submit your repo, and you have a chance to be picked up randomly by the Orc Machine, and I can review your project live. Let me see who do we have in the chat. We have here Jay. Welcome, Jay. Really nice to see you. And I have one crazy idea. Now, listen up. What do you think about putting some real money into this open source live project review? I was thinking about some kind of voting system for all the projects that we pick up. For example, here we had these projects in the last episode, in this episode 17. What do you think about voting for these projects? And then by the end of the week, the number one project can get a reward of, let's say on GitHub, I don't know, $50, $100. Maybe we even find a sponsor for something like this. So it could be even more. I think that would bring even more people and more projects to this live stream. So tell me, what do you think? 18, now projects review can drive cars. Italy. Interesting. And tell me about that idea. Hello, hello. Oh, really glad to hear that somebody is liking it. Hello, Muad. Really nice to see you, man. And before we continue, let's just say thank you to our sponsors of this live stream. And the first one is Cream, the best payment platform out there. And I'm not telling this because they're sponsors. I'm actually using them. And this is literally, I haven't tried anything good as this. And not only that, but you have these scoops, and this is so good. Guys, I'm waiting for the announcement tomorrow, but I think I picked up this $1,500 scoop. That one is so awesome. So check out Cream. You have the link in the description below. They're really awesome. And the second sponsor is Mintlify. Oh, I don't know why is it so big. Even better. So that's the intelligent knowledge platform. So you have a documentation. It is not only good for humans, it is written specifically to be good for AI, which is really important these days. So check out Mintlify. You have also the link in the description below. They're really awesome. And let me hear in the we have here Loktar Ogar. We have Francesco. Oh, Edu also saying nice idea. Awesome. I want to hear Francesco. What do you think, Francesco, about giving some real money to people? So, for people who joined, I have an idea for these projects right here that we have in the reviewed projects. So we can vote, and the number one project of one episode can get some reward of, like, I don't know, I could probably give like 50, 100, but if we get sponsors, it could be even more. So we could get real money in these live streams, which would probably change the game, and people would start probably like submitting their projects like mad here. I think that would be really interesting. Tell Francesco, what do you think? And let's start. Should we start today? So, how is this working for all people who are new here? We have here our pool. We have currently 40 projects. We are going to the Orc Machine and we are picking a project randomly. So, you can still submit. You can still go to, let's put here again the link, review.thehorde.dev, and you can submit your project and you're going to be inside of this pool right here. Also, join the Discord channel because one project is going to be picked from the Discord channel as well. But I will tell you when to submit there. Now we are going from the Orc Machine. Let's just refresh one more time. 40 projects. We can start. Let's go. I like the idea of sponsoring them, but I would use the sponsors for it. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Awesome idea. Orc coins. Yeah, we're going with orc coins. Oh, awesome to hear that. Nice. If you need any help, you can just reach me out on Discord. I'm always online. Let's go. picking your projects, checking again, 40. Let's go with the first project. Oh, I didn't turn on the Orc Machine. Let me fix that. I'll just wait, of course, for the project. First one is mango.dev. Let's just turn on the Orc Machine. Let's not forget about that. That's the important touch of this live stream. Yes, Orc coins. We need Orc coins. Hello, Francois. Nice to meet you. Let's see. Mango.dev. I wonder if that's the real domain. A type-safe multilingual translation library powered by lingo.dev. Translate any JavaScript object into multiple languages. Oh my God. Translator, but for programming languages. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't have mango.dev. I wonder what is on mango.dev. I now I don't want to go there. Maybe it's something explicit. I don't know. So we have here 0 stars and a pretty new project, a type-safe multilingual translation library. Okay, I think the description could be a little bit better. I thought this is like a library for like real language, not for programming languages. So you could maybe put that also in the description. So we have here the link. We'll check that one later. Let's first see here the README file. So mango.dev, and we have here this mango emoji. I didn't know that we have mango emoji. Like weird. Is it mango? Yeah, we have it. Nice. Okay. So that's a type safe. So we had this same like description like we had there. Live demo video, how it works. This is good. I love that we have the live demo and demo video. We'll check that one later. We want to first see the README. So how it works. It follows a clear backend frontend split. So backend translate called here, lingo.dev API called, then API key stays safe and returns okay. So we have input and output. You could probably display this in a much better way. For example, you could put this input in some fancy like ray.so, like here. Like you can do something like, you know, put this thing inside the ray.so and then you display it like this before, and then after you can just display this one. So I think that would, oh, this is actually really for languages. But wait, I'm now really lost. Is this for languages or for programming languages? I read somewhere that it is from, oh, JavaScript object into multiple languages in one call. I thought that it is translating like from JavaScript to Python and like things like that. So this is really for languages. Sorry, my bad. But interesting idea for a project to translate from different languages, but programming languages. I think that would be really interesting. Okay, so this is really translating with lingo.dev. Yeah, I was wondering like why lingo.dev for this. Sorry, my bad. Let's continue. So I think that would be good to use something like ray.so. That would probably look fancy and attractive on your README file. And you could put it a little bit more higher here, maybe here after these links. Even if you don't want to put screenshots, I think that this thing deserves to be a little bit higher so we can see what is it doing exactly and how it works. That is the more boring part, so you can push that one a little bit on the bottom. I speak French, English, TypeScript, and C++. Yeah, that's the that would be really a good project. Okay, so let's see how is this one working. Let's see the live demo. To see this one first. So we have switch languages to see Mango Dev translate dynamic server data in real time. Okay, so we have here English. We can choose here what is high. Which language is that one? This is Hindu. Yeah. Okay. Is it really this fast? And here we have French. It's really fast. I have to say that I don't know if this one is cached or something, but it looks pretty fast from here. I don't know what is this switch. What is this switch doing? Switch languages to see MongoDev translate dynamic server data in real time. But I don't know what is this switch right here. What is it doing? Is it like without and with Mongo.dev? I don't know. But it is pretty fast. That is good. This demo is really good. Let's see that video. Oh, we have to go back. Okay. Let's see that video quickly. This one, demo video. Oh, that one is on YouTube. Okay, let's go back. I don't want now to put in commercials. They need to pay. They need to give some orc coins. Let's go to the domain. Okay, so mango.dev, a type safe, all the same. We have here live demo, GitHub, get started. So let's see the documentation. Probably on get started. Yeah, so this is it. We just have to install the dependencies, add our API key from lingo.dev, and define our languages, TypeScript, Python, C++, and then initialize Mango on the server. Okay. Documentation is pretty, I mean, it's normal. It's not something like wow, but you could probably use here some different documentation library or something like that. You don't have like dark mode and things like that. So developers usually love documentation to be like with some standards, you know. I'm not saying that this one is looking really nice. I don't know what you use to build this one, but you could probably one prompt a better documentation than this. You don't have to do it, of course. It's just like the observation that I'm seeing. This one, I would say that this is really complex thing to do for results that we want. I see here that you're using that this is for Next.js, etc. One idea is to use chassis and registry for this. People are more maybe now thinking I'm boring, but I would use like shredcm registry for everything. Like you can use shredcm registry to import all these necessary files and configuration, especially because here I can see that you're doing this one for Next.js. So you know already the structure and everything. You can just like based if it's the app directory or something like that, sources, etc. Based on that, you can just put all these files inside and you can literally have entire configuration with one command. And that would be really powerful. I would probably then decide much faster to use your thing against like other things for translations. So think about that. And let's go back. Let's see your on the landing page as well. I would definitely put the some like that like before after thing. You could put like you can create with this one pretty much the same thing like I was saying in the readme file. So that would be useful on your landing page so people can see what are they inputting and what is the output. That's I think that's important for your app because you're showing this to developers, so they need to know what to expect. Also here, I see I have here .fr for French, but nothing is changing. Maybe if you have already this one on the landing page, maybe it could change the language here. Also, you are doing this multilingual thing, so you could put here some drop down to change the language for the entire thing. Since you have that kind of application, I would expect that one to work everywhere, not only here in the on that where is the on not only here on the live demo. I would expect it to work also here. So just use your own app and it should be easy for you to change something like that. Other than that, I can see here like big amount of effort. Here you have this thing, just fix this one. You can see that these letters are not in the same, you see here. Some small things that is not that important, but really interesting. I can see now hackathon, second place, awesome. Really interested to see this one. I'll check it out later about that hackathon and keep it up. Add all those things I think that are important, like those screenshots, input output on the landing page, dark mode, to change like the entire language here as well, and also all those things in the README file. And this is one pretty cool project. Nice job, man. Let's close the array.so and this one, and let's refresh to see how many projects. What? 65? What happened? I think that Shadow Arcanist is probably here and he automated the whole thing. Yeah, I can relate with this one. And yeah, I see. I knew it was Shadow Arcanist. who is healing us here. Nice. Thanks, Shadow. Let's see what are we going to pick. Let's refresh one more time. 65, and let's turn on the Orc Machine. Guys, if you want to submit your project, you can still do it. You just need to go to this link, review.thehorde.dev, submit it right here, and you maybe get picked up by the Orc Machine. Let's see who's next. Good luck. Shadow Archon is killing Jay here. Jay thought that he's going to be picked up. Open screen. Did you like see that we have a lot of open something projects, open claw, open code, open this, open that. Create stunning screen recordings for free. Open source, no subscription, no watermarks, and free. I love it so far. Let's see. Maybe I even use this one. 7,600 stars. Nice. Oh, I don't know about this one. Let's see. So we can create stunning screen recordings. Okay. OpenScreen.versell.app. I guess that this is probably all the README. Let's see. So this is very much in beta and might be buggy here and there. Wait, how is it in beta? It's old project, I think. Yeah, it's like 5-6 months old. We have 18 contributors. I can see our guys, Idris, sorry if I'm pronouncing the name right. We have you from the Horde here. And we have Claude as well. Claude is also part of the Horde. So this is some big project. If you don't, yeah, this is basically the substitution for Screen Studio. I'm using Screen Studio. So let's see. First here we have warning for beta. Okay, that's cool. Then we have here a logo, Ask Deep Wiki, open screen, and here, if you don't want to pay $29 for Screen Studio, yeah, this is good. You're giving like from the beginning, you're saying that this one is basically substitution for Screen Studio, which is cool. Although just think about people who don't know about Screen Studio. Maybe they're like, what are these guys talking about? So that's maybe also a good thing to know. So Screen Studio is an awesome product. Man, I have to put this in my own README file. Like 8-bit is an awesome product. And Warcraft CN is an awesome product for my own project. Open screen is much simpler take, just the basics for folks who want control and don't want to pay. Okay, and here we have some screenshots. Let's see. So this one is already here looking better than Screen Studio, like with more control than Screen Studio. Here I can see that it is basically like exactly the same thing. So it's a copy paste of Screen Studio, and here as well. So this is literally like mirror image of Screen Studio. I love it, but open source version. So you can record your whole screen, specific apps, manual zooms. Nice, yeah. Everything is pretty much the same. Crop video, choose between wallpapers, motion blur. I need to try this one. This one really sounds awesome. Let's see it. So oh yeah, this is the real. So they still don't have the real domain. So if I go to openscreen.app, yeah, that one is not that the same. Okay. Maybe you need to change the name because, or I don't know, to put open dash screen. I love the landing page. So we have here, oh, there are Mac, Windows, and Linux option. That's really good. I think that Screen Studio has only for Mac. Am I right? I think. Can you zoom in a little? Yes. You mean this one? This one is pretty big. Francois, put your glasses. So version 1, here it's saying that it is not in beta anymore. So you need to update your README file here. Now, warriors, this is the part where open source warriors can come in. You can go here and create a PR to remove this beta thingy. So go for it. And we have here This one, I know why is this, because you guys don't have the certificate for Mac, and that's why it is saying this one. So you need to do this thing in order to pass the Apple thing. Certificate is, if you guys don't know, $100 a year, and you need to pay it. And basically, that's the Apple's way of saying, hey, this app is valid, and it doesn't matter if you have a virus, you just need to pay, and your app is going to be valid. I know it's weird, but it is what it is. And here we have the demo. So we can see that we have this zoom in, zoom out, and we have this background behind. It is looking pretty cool. I would say also that it is maybe even a little bit more smooth. Oh, here, yeah. Francois is right, yeah. It's here saying beta. But here it's saying version 1. So what is here the real truth? I don't know. So this one is looking good. I would say here maybe I would maybe somehow make this smaller so we could ramp up this video more up, or maybe make all these like fonts a little bit smaller so we can have this nice video on like when we land on our page. See it in action. So here we have those screenshots that we had inside of our README. This is pretty cool. This is important, especially for people who know about Screen Studio, to see things like this that we can edit and control our video. This is really good. I think these screenshots are pretty. I cannot get out of the screenshot on escape, and also my heading is over my screenshot, so I'm not sure how will it look. Yeah, if I zoom in, then it would look like this. Maybe it's because I already zoomed in. No, still it is behind. So I think this one needs to be fixed a little bit. Then we have frequently asked questions. Is it really free? Yes, completely free. Nice. This is really nice. Yeah, that's it. So that's it, what we have here from our landing page. There is no need for anything else because we just need to download the app. One thing that I would add is some kind of documentation how to use this app, how to start, maybe a video, maybe something like that. I think that would be useful. Now, I'm not sure, maybe you have some kind of onboarding and thing inside the app itself. But I would add something like that. Some at least some short documentation. You can prompt that one and create pretty fast, especially inside the repo when AI has context, etc. So I would create definitely some documentation. But other than that, I think that this landing page looks pretty good. You changed that purple color to green. I love it. I'm just kidding, of course. I love this spotlight and these gradients behind, and this video is really telling a lot. I just think that it needs to be a little bit more up than this. And also, maybe this thing could be somehow, maybe here when you press download, maybe here you could have that warning, because it is for Mac OS users only and not for Windows and Linux, so they can see here the warning before they click here the download. You could put it maybe there so it's not on the landing page, or you could buy that certificate and finish with that one. I'm stuck now. I cannot remove my drop down. I'm clicking escape and clicks and everything. I need to click back. So that one needs to be fixed. Cool project. I really love it. I'll give you guys a star. This is really nice. And I'll try it out. I'll definitely try it out because I'm using Screen Studio a lot. And this one would be really a good upgrade if it is working well. Okay, let's continue. Oh, we have here Mr. Dom. Yeah, I don't know. I could try it out. I was just on your landing page. I didn't try out anything, but I need to do that. That's for sure. Okay. Yeah. Cap.so is also alternative. I tried Cap, but it bugged me out. I don't know what happened. Like I turned on my recording and my video started to dance like this, and I couldn't record anything. I don't know what happened. So I just uninstalled it and I never tried it again. Yes, just fucking use ShredCN and you'll not have those drop down problems. Okay, let's see how many projects do we have now. We have 66 projects, and we are now is the moment actually, before we turn on the Orc Machine. Go to the Horde Discord channel, type in join.thehorde.dev, and here inside of the live submissions channel, I'm putting now this line, and below you put in your repo, and that, like, we are going to pick randomly from all those repos, but not this one, but the next project. So good luck. Submit to live submissions, and now let's turn on the Orc Machine once more. Twitch, yes, I have 2 viewers on Twitch. I can't believe it. This is the record. I have this guy from here. Where is he? The blank space. And I have now Shadow Arcanist. Woohoo! We won. Let's go. Picking a project. Good luck. Oh, what is Starwind UI? That one sounds so good. Hazel, the open source Slack Discord alternative. Okay, this was probably created in that moment when Discord announced that thing. 585 stars, pretty good number of stars, and it is 4 months, 3 months. Yeah, it's 8 months here, so it is pretty old. It's not from this era when Discord announced those identification things. I love the Hazel name, but the logo, it's good. I see now that it is some kind of some squirrel with the hazelnut, but I didn't recognize it from in first. But let's see, maybe it's better here in the README. Oh, you don't have it here. Okay. So there is no description. I would definitely add description to this one. Hazel.sh is one awesome domain. And here inside of the README, you don't have a screenshot. And I think that one is definitely needed, especially for some like replacement for Slack/Discord. So it's built with Effect. Jay today asked about Effect. Interesting, really interesting to see this one. Electric, 10stackDB, React, and PostgreSQL. Okay. And we have features, real-time messaging, user presence, live online, offline, message reactions, pin messages. So basically everything that you expect from one chat app. Let's check it out. Hazel.sh. The open source Slack alternative your team will actually love. Okay, nice. Now in public beta, desktop in alpha, and here we have a screenshot. So this is looking more like Slack and not like Discord. And I love the logo, how it looks in the app, and also here. It's not like on GitHub. So definitely a nice logo. Oh, this thing with the navigation is really good. When we go, it's turning into some glassmorphism, and here it's spreading like here. Nice touch, although these lines are a little bit weird. I'm not sure why do we have this line right here? Because we have now, you see here, how we have 2 lines and they're merging into this, which looks pretty weird. I don't know if this one is on purpose or not, but it looks kind of weird in some way. I don't know if it's maybe because these letters are hiding behind or something like that, but it looks off. It looks like it's by accident, at least in my opinion, of course. And landing page overall is pretty good. We can see exactly, we have here the open source Slack alternative, and we see here that it is lightning fast, etc. And we have here a screenshot. So everything that you need from one landing page, you definitely have. So here now in public beta, okay, here call to action and view on GitHub. So pretty cool, integrated with the best tools. I don't know what does this mean. I guess that's like which tools you are using behind or something like that. I mean, I'm sure that OpenAI is not using Hazel. Only like if you created it with Codex, maybe I don't know. Anybody from chat knows what does this mean? Like integrated with the best tools. It probably means that I don't know. I mean, it's not hosted on Netlify and Vercel in the same time, so I don't know. Built for modern teams. Okay, this is fancy. What did the team decide about the real-time sync approach last week? And this is now. I think this is too much. This is not proving anything about the app. Powerful integrations and oh, these are I see now. These are some kind of integrations inside, probably to put in some logs or something like that. I don't know integrations with those. I guess those are like you can put in, for example, Vercel logs and then shoot like notifications inside the app, maybe something like that. But I think these here are too much, especially this one. This one is not proving anything. I don't know like why is this real-time chat with AI here? Like actually okay, real-time chat with AI okay as a feature, but this thing right here look it doesn't look like it's coming from the app here. So I would like to see real screenshot and not this like generated fancy thing. I think that's the main thing that is confusing me right here. Powerful integrations, okay, this one is moving a little bit, it's looking powerful. Scale with your needs. This one also like these are now like four things that are like UI UX interesting, and that's the main reason why they're here. But they could actually be like this, like you could put like we have four features: real-time chat app, powerful integrations, scale with your needs, and work across time zones. And this could be literally like in one sentence, not maybe one sentence, but maybe like a listicle or something like that. These are just, again, I'm a dev, I'm looking at this in that way, and that's the reason why I'm saying it. Now I see why is this one here, this line is going all down here, and now here it makes sense. But here it doesn't make sense. I would just remove it from the top part. Then we have core features. Yeah, here it is. This is the thing that, so I think that this is more powerful. We can see here the screenshot. This one is awesome. I love this one. I would put this instead of this whole thing. This whole build for modern teams thing, I would remove it, or I would put it more to the bottom. And core features, I would put more up beneath this screenshot here. And we have built for secure growth. Okay, security and privacy, this famous component right here. And we have here some CEO testimonial. That's good. Like people love testimonials. This is really good. Also, this one could be, where is this leading to Gym Score? This one could be maybe some link to X profile of this Ian guy or something like that. And frequently asked questions. Okay, start building. Oh, these colors are really nice. I love this one. Also here, these borders little bit losing its purpose right here. So we have here rounded, and then we have squared borders. It is little bit designish, no, but who am I to say? I'm a developer. And this is, oh, I think actually that all these components are from React Bits, if I'm not wrong. I think now I recognize the footer. I think this footer is from React Bits, and I also think this planet here is from React Bits. Maybe even this one, this thing right here. I'm not sure. Maybe anyone know here if this one is from React Bits? I would say show the UI. We will experience more than random assortment of visual effects. Okay. Yeah, I would guess. Yeah, I would say the same thing. Okay, I would say pretty good landing page, especially when you come here for the first time. Uh, Only this thing right here, I don't know any word. I didn't read like literally, I don't know what is here. I just completely went over it and I missed it. And I can bet that 90% people are not going to read this. So I think that you can easily remove this part right here or use it for something special. Like maybe you can put here one sentence that is telling something interesting, but you are already doing it here. So you have the main title, description, call to action, which is enough. And here now in public beta, I think you have enough information here for reading. You can just remove this one and go straight to the screenshot, and you have a perfect landing page. Here, this one needs to be explained a little bit better. I still don't know what are these tools here doing. I guess you can integrate. Let's click learn more. Okay, integrations. Link pull requests, Netlify, Vercel, deploy previews. Okay, so now I understand. We can here integrate all these platforms and use it inside of the Hazel. So that is cool. Just describe it a little bit here. I didn't understand in the first, in my first go, like what is it doing? And this part as well, we said about it. But other than that, pretty cool. Love the tool. I will maybe try it out. I think that would be really interesting. Slack is really pain in the ass. It asks us to pay now for some such stupid and simple things. So we definitely need a substitution for that one. Open source, awesome. So good luck, guys. Cheering for you. And let's see how many projects do we have. We have still 66, but we are picking now from our, oh, somebody wants a link to Hazel. Let's put it inside of our chat. Of course, you will have in the end of this live stream here on review.thehorde.dev, all the projects that we reviewed here are going to be here in the reviewed projects, so you can go check out, give them stars, etc. So just remember that one. Okay, now what are we doing? We are here putting in, where is my, no, this is Orcish API. I have so many Orcish projects. I don't know what am I doing anymore. So I'm here opening my org dev project review, and inside of our org machine, I'm going to put in a component random number. And how is it working? Not random number, random number. This one. Work, god damn it, work. This is embarrassing. You guys need to see this. I'm saving a random number, and I do it. And when I save, it puts 2R from some reason. So random number. I put in like this. Okay. I will save without formatting. Yeah, now it's working. Cursor is hell. So what am I doing? I put here number 100, generate random number, and we are getting a random number from 100. So now we are going here inside of our live submissions, inside of our Discord, and we have, oh my God, is this real? So many projects. We need to change our way of doing things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and Alper is adding number 18, I guess. No, nothing. Okay, 17. Let's go. Good luck, guys. Picking random number. 12. Let's see number 12. Who is number 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Kira, built in C. Congratulations. Let's see what is this about. 2 stars. And it's initial commit from Orchids. You're using Orchids. Okay, interesting. I found out about them like recently. Looks like an interesting AI tool. So this is a new project, only 4 commits from last week, and it's a silver core kernel A-Link portable C99. Okay, 0 GC, 0 runtime overhead, runs everywhere from bare metal to the browser. You don't have any URL here, and a cross-platform rendering kernel written in pure C. Respect for that one. Eliminates the JavaScript bridge entirely. Instead of running app logic through an interpreter and translating it across a JS to native boundary, Silver Core compiles directly to a native binary. Man, you're hardcore. Or to WebAssembly and drives the GPU without a runtime middleman. So let's see the problem it solves. I have to drink a little bit for this one. Every major cross-platform UI framework, so we are talking about React Native, Flutter, Electron, etc., has the same fundamental bottleneck. App logic lives in a managed runtime, and that's in the browser, V8, etc., and must cross a serialized bridge to reach the platform's native drawing APIs. Okay. And that crossing costs CPU cycles, yes, and it costs a lot of things from garbage collection, etc. And Silver Core removes the bridge. It's working directly there. App logic, layout, animation, and rendering are all C code compiled into one binary. And there is no interpreter, no GC pause, no bridge. But how are you using that one? So we can see here proof of concept results. This one sounds really amazing if you can actually use it. So we can see here benchmark results. 300 frames, total time 5 seconds, 59.5 actual frames per second. Okay, and architecture at a glance. Man, this is crazy. Okay, and for building, now this is the part where I'm confused. How can we use this one? So for native build, we can use CMake, okay, and output static library, okay, and we can run it through stock dashboard and run tests. Man, how did you come up with this idea? This is really crazy. Like, let me see. Oh my God, comments are here, crazy. What do you guys think about this one? I'm still like confused the exact way. How should I use this one? But it sounds pretty cool. So when the native library is absent, the module runs in simulation mode. All calls succeed as no ops. This lets Python tests and CI run without a compiled binary. Man, this is like crazy. I think you need a proper landing page documentation for this one to explain. Like it is like I'm currently fighting now to understand exactly what kind of, I mean, I know what kind of problem it solves. That one is easy, but how to use it, that one is not easy. So I think you need a proper documentation for this one. You can just take some I don't know, Vercel hobby or something like that, something that is free in order to create your documentation. You can create that one pretty easily, especially now I see you're using AI. So you can just create some kind of documentation for this one so developers could more easily understand how to start with this thing. But this is really an interesting project. Let's see what others are saying. What is that? I don't understand it. It's a rendering kernel that is saving like your time. It's this bridge thing is pretty good thing how he described it. No bridge, and that's why it is here. So I think maybe you could also describe this in a more graphical way. So for people, you could literally like use AI to generate some images, like a real bridge, and you put there V8 and JavaScript and all the things, and then you remove the bridge and you show some factory of yours, which is Silver Core UI, and it is generating thing in binary like directly there. So try somehow to describe this one to be more understandable. Currently, it's just a lot of text piled up and people don't understand. I'm also fighting to understand. I never wanted to touch a line of C or C++ in my life. Awesome. 8 years is enough. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good answer. If you're familiar with Flutter, this is similar. So this is a good thing. The whole doc is there. Yeah, nothing else. Interesting project, really impressive stuff. I think you just need to explain it in a little bit like somehow to normal audience, not to only like to crazy developers. So try somehow to make this more simple to describe in some graphical way, in charts, to put in benchmarks, to put in before, after, and things like that. And good luck with that one. I don't know, like if this is cool from technical perspective, but if this one can like beat anything, I'm not sure. But let's see. Good luck. Okay, let's remove the random number and let's see who do we have in chat. Chat, let me hear some orcish sounds. Are our comments about the wiki suppress? I don't know. I haven't seen. Oh, I see here. Check wiki section. I can see the comments. No, they are not. It's just I had 40 something comments, so I didn't read everything. Yes, work. I want to hear Zag, work, Dabu, and what else? And Loktar. Those are important. Okay, let's continue. Turning on the Orc Machine. By the way, you can still submit your projects on review.thehorde.dev, just saying. And let's refresh. We have 68 projects. Nice number. We are still not close to beating the record. Let's go. Good luck. Did I press it? No, I pressed it 2 times. Damn. Let's just pick. Okay, so open diff is the one. Open diff. I pressed it 2 times. I'm sorry. I will just get it from the database directly. Sorry, Craft UI. I would love to see Craft. I mean, we could see that one next. So going to projects, tables directly in DB, of course. Open diff. Where is that one? Here it is. Okay, going to that one. 8 stars. It's Julius and Claude working together. The official mono repo of OpenDiff, the open source code review platform. Okay, we've seen many open source code review platforms. It already has opendiff.dev, which is a cool domain for something like this. It's a new project, and here we have a fancy image of logo. And I'm not sure about the logo. It's not saying much. Here we have AP, and here we have this one. Overview, SaaS platform that integrates with GitHub to provide automated code reviews, intelligent triage, team collaboration. Nice. So pretty much like, let's say something like Code Rabbit. Okay. Let's see the opendiff.dev. Oh, new Geist, 8-bit. Love it. That one is cool. So arm your, I don't know why I read this at T, arm your teeth. Arm your team with AI-powered code reviews and catch bugs before they ship to production. Get started now. Install for they also have a cursor. This could be probably installed for VS Code, right? This is a VS Code extension, not cursor extension. I guess. Did I break the camera? No? Okay, we are still live. I kicked the camera down under my table. So here we have the logos of all the AI bloodsuckers. And I don't know, I think there is too much spacing inside of these divs. And the most powerful code review tool yet, recursive reviews, customizable, frequently asked questions. I think you are missing here the very important thing, and that's the real thing, to show like real screenshots from GitHub, from real reviews, maybe a video, maybe a GIF, maybe something like that. I think that you need that on your landing page. So I expected that when I landed on here. So to have like just a review of what are we going to get. I know here you have the features. That is cool. That should be the next thing. But in between here, maybe even like you can remove this thing. You can put probably here like those 5 logos here or here or something like that. Those are really small and taking too much space. And here you can put some maybe carousel of screenshots of different reviews of people collaborating together with your tool, things like that. I think that would be really cool. Let's try to find somewhere some screenshots. We have here docs. I think this is Fuma docs. Looks like it. Okay, welcome to docs. Quick start. So we have here bun install. Somebody is maybe using PNPM, somebody is still using NPM, somebody is even maybe using Yarn, who knows, but you have to cover all 4. Architecture. Okay, I love how this one looks. Hey, the kernel guy before this one, you could create something like this. Like this is the image I imagined for your bridge and things like that. Try creating some image like this. Architecture. So there is no much here in the documentation. We are again not seeing like anything and features we are getting. How can we get out? We cannot get out. And this is the bug that I saw a lot of times. We go here to light mode and then here, okay, it is working nice. It is forcing here dark mode. Let's see blog. Okay, change log. Yeah, this one is pretty new. So I guess self-sufficient. Is there a free thing? Or this is only like paid? I think that you definitely need, even CodeRabbit has like a free subscription thing and free code review to some limits. So why would anyone choose your open source tool versus CodeRabbit, which is giving free open source reviews? So think about that. I'm not going to force you anything. That's just my opinion, of course. And this is yearly, and here it's $9 a month. I definitely think that you need a free version of this one. And so we don't have any screenshot. You definitely need to show people what are they getting. So in any possible way, videos, GIFs, screenshot, carousels, like any possible way. Here you can put the features, then when they click features, different screenshots. You can think of 1 million ways. Just show what are people getting when they use your tool. Let me see in the comments, maybe there is a creator here. No. Yarn in 2026. This is the only comment that I'm seeing. Oh, so we have, I will look into it. Okay, so you are the creator of this project. I just like, thing is that you need a free version. That's first thing that I think now when I think about OpenDiff, that's definitely the thing I'm thinking. because there are so many. It's not like you're the only tool, so people are like desperate and they want to pay. You need to think about a little bit better ways to somehow make them to go to the subscription in order to get something, maybe some nice feature, or I don't know, maybe like automatic creation of pull requests, maybe solving dependencies and things like that. um, so definitely think about something like that, maybe adding additional features in order to for people to pay that subscription. I know it's a lot to like take your tokens and to like, but I don't know how is Cold Rabbit doing it and other tools. There are many other tools. It's not only Cold Rabbit. So check out all other tools. How are they doing it? And you just need to do basically exactly the same thing if you want to compete with them. Other than that, main advice, put here screenshots, tell a little bit more about your thing, upgrade the docs. There is no enough information in the docs currently. You're not saying anything. You're just putting here bon install and all these things. If I'm new, I would not know what to do. I would not know like what the heck should I do now. So definitely explain better in the documentation. That's what documentation is for. Also put all those things here in the readme. Is this the readme? Yeah, this is the one. So put also in the readme right here. And I think that's it. Good luck with your project. Interesting project. Let's move on. So I clicked 2 times the button. So I'll pick now this project, Craft UI. And while you are all guys here, just one question. I asked it in the beginning of this video, so I'm interested now for you other guys. What do you think about creating some kind of sorry, voting tool for the end of each episode? So for example, let's just save this Craft UI. Now we have all the projects that we pulled out, and we can like end the live stream and we can all vote. And next week, on the beginning of next live stream, we have the number one project, and that project earns real money. I think that would be really nice, and it would like in the open source world, it would push open source even more because people would work on their open source projects, and they would of course like to get, I don't know, 50, 100, 500 bucks depending on the sponsors and the people I find. I think that would be really interesting. So let me hear you. Yeah, maybe even 24 hours. I wanted to do it like officially. If it would be some kind of sponsor, we would have to say like, and the winner is, and then I say, Francois from Nux, thanks to sponsor this one and this one, and he has now $1,000, things like that. Yeah, maybe social media as well, maybe X or something like that. Awesome, yeah, really nice seeing that you love the idea. Don't go broke by. No, it's not. Like Francesco told me that it would not be my money. I would find some sponsors. Maybe it would be some tokens plus money and things like that. Maybe, I don't know, t-shirts. But anyway, it would be like some kind of. I would hope that it is real money. So I would work on that one. And yeah, it is not fair, but it is what it is. This is episode number 18. We need more people on these live streams, so that would probably, yeah, we need Orc token. I'm kidding. Don't, if somebody's offering your token, don't do it. Okay, let's continue. So we are going here to Craft UI. 0 stars, my Craft brother. And this is 29 commits, 2 months old, all the commits. So this is some abandoned project, and it was created 2 months ago and no commits since then. 0 stars, zero description, one contributor. And we have here a default Next.js README. So this is not good. You need to say more about your application and what this is. So you definitely need to ask your whoever is your agent, create me a nice README file based on my app, and let's see how does it look. Ready to use Next.js templates. Oh, now I know who is this. This is one guy from X that submitted for the first time. So let's see. Collection of modern and elegant templates to accelerate the development of your Next.js applications. Each template is carefully designed with best practices. 4 templates available currently, and they're all, I hope, they're all open source. Okay, so this Craft UI is basically a collection of templates, which is pretty cool. And we don't have many of these projects, right? Like collection of templates. We have a lot of UI libraries, but like collection of templates, I'm not sure. Let's see the demo. So this is the, what's it called? Planner. Okay. Planner. What can we do here? Nothing is live. I can just scroll. Oh, I can here type. Okay. And here we have this thingy. This drop down. Mars, Avril, May. Okay. I would say this is like some kind of beginner template. Don't get me wrong, but we could probably create much better thing with AI in 5 minutes. You need to pay attention to details. You need to get UX, UI right. A lot of things here are not good in terms of like UX. I'm not talking now. Let's not talk about the design. Let's talk just about the UX. So Planner needs to have a good UX. Here, I was expecting, for example, this one to be a drop down when I click, but nothing happens. Here, this is my project. I expected this one to be an input so I can replace the name. Nothing happens. This plus is a button and nothing happens. Here, I had no clue that I can here type in something because it is not like, it doesn't have that color. We have these things. Okay, this is UI, but again, it is annoying me. So this, like things like this. So you definitely need to improve more your UI UX game. Uh, if you want these templates really to be used by someone, it is really cool that you're creating open source templates. And this is good also for your portfolio to have, like, I have 4 different templates inside of my portfolio. That is really great. But they definitely need to be better in terms of quality. So here we have this sidebar. This button is acting weird. You can see, like, can we see it like this? If, let me see, yeah, it can be seen. So check out where is it now. When I click it, it's moving down. It's not even in the same like height there. So you definitely need to think about those things. Those are pretty important things for templates and for UI. If you want to come into the UI game, everything needs to be perfect so you are not easily just replaced by AI, because AI is not going to miss, and if it misses, people are going to say if it misses. Am I pronouncing it right? And if it miss, then people are going to say, hey, just fix this thing for me that is annoying me, and AI is going to fix it. But if you are downloading some template, UI block, something like that, you expect everything to work like both in all resolutions and things like that. So definitely think about that one. Let's check out quickly one more, this document management. Okay. So this one looks a little bit better. Where is the dark mode? I guess there is no dark mode. This one is looking better, but still it looks like some kind of template from somewhere. I hope that, yeah, these links are not working. This is working. Okay, so when I'm on the documents page, this one is not highlighted. And here we have this thing hanging using the native select from HTML and not some like shed CN. Francois would say, just fucking use shed CN. And here, upgrade to export. this sorting is not working. So you have to work more on your templates. They need to be better. You're on a good way. This is really good that you want to create open source templates, and I'm always backing up everyone who creates anything like open source UI and anything, but this one is just not good enough. You have to work on this more. And really cool idea to put all these projects under one domain as like some kind of template collection. I love that idea. That is really good. Think about all the things I said. Those are really important things. Think about also like light dark mode. Those are the things that are really important in UI. Check out like all the famous ShedCN libraries like ShedCN Blocks, ShedCN Studio, ShedCN UI Kit. Like check out all those libraries. How is everything packed up together, and how is everything working in all resolutions, in any case, in like all the cases that you can imagine are covered. And that's the main thing with that's why UI libraries are still selling, because AI is not thinking about all the cases that currently humans are thinking about. So just fix all those things, and I think this could be really a good project. Okay, let's go again to the Orc Machine, refreshing to see how many we have. 70 projects, really nice number. Further sorting, yes, just fucking use nux.com. Is it .com? I think it is. Yeah, it looks like ShedCN, but it's not ShedCN, unfortunately. What's the time now? Let me see my phone. Do we have time for one more? Yeah, we have. Let's go. One more. Turning on the Orc Machine. Okay. Oh yeah, it's .dev. Awesome. Let's refresh one more time. 70. And good luck, people. Last project of this live stream. We are getting it. And it is Open Mercato. Open Mercato is a new era AI supportive platform for shipping enterprise grade CRMs, ERPs, and commerce backends. It's a modular, extensible, and designed so teams can mix their own modules. Okay, let's see it. 1,000 stars. Pretty cool, pretty good number of stars. And yeah, this is not that new project, I would say. We have here docs link inside of our GitHub repo. And let's see how many here contributors. 60 contributors. Whoa, impressive. That's really nice. I mean, half of them are AI agents, but again, really impressive. We can see a lot of humans here as well. And let's check the README file. Open Mercato. I love this logo, if this is the logo. Looks really nice, like with this like window and doors, and really looks nice. So start with 80% done, buy versus build. Now you can have best of both. So we can use Open Mercato Enterprise ready business features like CRM, sales, OMS, encryption, and man, so many. What is OMS? I'm not sure now. Anybody here on live stream knows what is OMS? Yeah, sorry, man. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes actually. It's not that. I mean, is that too short? I need to put in some like questionnaire. Is it too short? Preference. There is no preference. You have the open source code for the Orc Machine. You can see how is it choosing. But yeah, a lot of open things. So core, we can see here probably the OMS. Is there OMS? No, there is no OMS. Okay. Is this a video? I think it's a video. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's go to the link. It is really good that there is a video here, but I would say maybe that GIF would be a better option for this one. I said that this is some kind of explanation video. That is cool, but I think you could probably create some really good video to demo your app in probably like 10-15 seconds other than doing this one. But I'll watch the video later so I can tell you also later. So I would say the design looks a little bit like from 2010. Haven't seen this kind of design like in a while. Mm, dark mode little bit weird. This header as well somehow like too opened. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Search, is this one changing? Yeah, this stays the. I don't know what is used for this one. Some really weird UI library or custom thing. Product screenshots. Let's see. How is this? When I click it, yeah, it goes to this. I knew it. Yeah, this one is. You should definitely have some kind of, like when I click that, I open an image and then I can just go with my right key and just go through all these screenshots. That's a much better way to solve it than to go like just here to a public image and then I'm looking here in totally another tab. Just saying. So what can we see here? Welcome to your open mercato. Choose your role. Super admin, okay. Admin employee. Yeah, I would say that you probably need some kind of onboarding for this one. Maybe you have it already when somebody creates an account. Users, so this is like some kind of CRUD. We can see all the roles. Okay, then here we have custom fields. Okay, and then here entities, all the records. And we can see here location, title. What is this solving again? AI supported ERP foundation framework. But where is the AI thing here? I didn't notice here anywhere AI. I cannot see it at least on these screenshots. So let's see user guide. Share these guides with operators who need a tour of the admin console and onboarding flows. User guide overview, dashboard layout, login authentication. Okay. So we can go to user guide overview, for example. And here we have that same screenshot. So we are now inside the documentation. And this one is as well documentation. Let's see what is actually on the real domain. Okay. So here we have videos. I think you definitely need to work on your design game. It is looking really old, looks like Bootstrap, and you could fix this really easily with AI. You don't have to pay like any designer, engineer, or something. You can like say just AI use this and this library and just make the whole thing again and make it modern, and it would look much better. That's again, that is just my opinion. Maybe you like this design, but this one looks really pretty old. And what do you guys think? Is this like the thing that looks good to you? Why is the screenshot moderner than the website? Yeah, that's a good question. What are you, I don't know, like what are you guys talking about? Is this economy? I think we're starting something every month. A random submitted open source project that needs website gets selected, get a website for free. Website, okay. No, website is a lot of work. Like money is probably better because people want money and sponsors want views. So we could just merge those two together. Yeah, definitely bad design for an AI app. Yeah, I agree with this one, and I think that everyone are thinking the same thing. Like when we are thinking about AI, we are thinking about good design, and you can check, like for example, Mintlify. Check out this one. Like it needs to look like this. Like it needs to have a good design. And I think like we have so many platforms like this. You definitely need to think in this direction rather than this bootstrap direction. I think that is really important. You're probably using some old framework, maybe copy pasted project from somewhere, and this is the easier way for you. But try out new tools like codecs, like Claude and things like that. You can create something really easily. But let's talk about business thing. Main thing is that I'm not sure that I understand from this landing page and from this documentation, what is this solving exactly? So, especially from these screenshots are looking like just some regular CRUDs where people are creating different users with different roles and they can create different things. Like here we see these custom fields and also these registries. I don't see AI anywhere. So you are like here AI supportive framework, but I'm not seeing AI anywhere. Probably somewhere deep inside of your documentation or somewhere, but it needs to be visible right here. This is like a new era. I'm expecting to see a new era right here. I'm expecting to see how is AI solving here my problems. And you definitely need to think about that. And that is like good design or bad design, it doesn't matter, but you need to show what are you solving here in this first orange part of your landing page of your documentation or whatever, like wherever you want to lead your people first. Like you need to show here what are you solving, and you're not showing it. You're missing that very important part. So that doesn't have to do anything with the design. It's just like it's the business thing. You need to show what are you solving. Explore architecture. Okay. Yeah, this is very like it's a complex thing now to go and read through entire documentation. But anyone who is coming here who doesn't know what is Open Mercato, who doesn't know what is ERP, what is anything, needs to understand what is happening and how is this one solving problems from other people. And you need to do it somehow in this rectangle right here. So here you need to show how are you solving problems, and you need to do it fast. It needs to be fast. Is it like better screenshots, a video, a GIF, a carousel, better explanation here in the description, some kind of demoing somewhere? It needs to be here on this landing page, and work on that one. That's the first thing that you need to work on to show people what you have. I'm going to watch also your video. I'm interested, like, what is it solving? You probably explained it here in a much better way than on the landing page. So if you ping me on X or somewhere, I'm going to tell you again, honest opinion about this video right here. Awesome. People, how are we doing here? Let me hear some Orcish voices. Come on, Orcish sounds, not voices. What is the time? We are so over the schedule on this one, 17 minutes. If it's 1 hour, if it's 15 minutes, 1 hour, then keep going, man. Didn't get picked yet. Sorry, man. Good luck for the next time. Let's see how many projects do we have. We have 71 project. Really nice. Yes, Dabu. So what am I doing now? I'm here going to put this ugly button. Let's put the ugly button and hope that it's not breaking again. It's not. So now we are deleting all the projects from, not deleting, we are actually, all the projects that are picked are now inside of our reviewed projects. We can see them here, plus the one from Discord. I'm going to put that one manually, and we have them here in episode number 18. So now, let me remove this one. Now I'm going to delete all the projects so we can start doing all the things again. Going to my project review, and here inside of my tables, I love to click truncate tables. That's my favorite button in the world. And now, if we refresh, we have here 0. So you can start now resubmitting your projects for the next week. Do it now so you do not forget. It's here on review.thehorde.dev, and you're going to be here in the current thing. Come on, let me see you. Refreshing, but nobody is submitting anything. And I'm going to try, I'm not promising for the next week, but I'm going to try to get some sponsors to get that voting machine, not only the Orc Machine, but some kind of voting system so we can vote for these picked projects, and project number 1 could win some prize. We are going to see about that one. I need to speak to some sponsors. If you know some sponsors, ping them. I'm glad to do it. So I think that would be really good. Refresh. Let's see. We have one project. Awesome. Let's try to beat the record. Current record is 123, and I hope we are going to beat it next week. And thank you very much for being on this stream. And thank you very much for building in open and for building all those awesome open source projects. Check out this one. We have so many awesome projects that we've seen in these episodes. And Francois, we could maybe put here some pagination or something. We have Nux already working, so we could do something like that. Hazel. Yeah, we have here Nux. Awesome. I can put in some pagination quickly. And people, until next week, submit your projects and prepare for those prizes. I think that one is going to be really nice. Enjoy, guys, and see you on the next one. Man, Shadow Arcanist, I have to create better this one. I still have BRB. I need to create better images for my live streaming. See you guys. Enjoy.